And while I am at the play area, I like to go ahead and have another surgery with a woman that's having a child. So him, the husband, and the child, which is also Louisiana, like to go ahead and while I'm just coming up, I just like to go ahead and check on our mom, and she just came, so she is still getting everything all organized. So I tell her just lie down and relax for a little while. I like to go ahead and tell her to put this cap on, and she goes ahead and tell her to wear this, this hospital gown. And I like to tell her to rest for a little while. And while I'm just checking out all the babies, and I'm sometimes also go ahead and do some ultra scans. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but today I guess I am. So let's get the special gel cream or something. I don't know what it's called, so let's get that on there. And go ahead and pour that on. Get some sanitizers on my hands. And to feel the belly. And it seems like she is pregnant. So I like to go ahead and tell her husband that you might be a father someday, and he is so excited that I just like to go ahead and get the ultra scanner, and we like to check if she had a child, which seems she does. And the husband says, "Can I go?" And we like to go ahead and get him on the special ultra scans chair, and I like to go ahead and get the ultra scanner, which seems that he has nothing, and he just seems like he's a pretty bummer. And I have to tell him men don't get any children, so he's like, oh, I didn't know that. So I'd like to go ahead and get the wife on a wheelchair, and I'd go ahead and tell her to come and sit on the special wheelchair. And she goes ahead, and she is not gonna be she is actually gonna be numbed, which means she isn't gonna be on that like special face mask thing that you put on yourself to go to bed. It's actually not gonna be that. It's gonna be something else, and she is actually gonna get numbed by a needle. We don't if you want, we do sometimes let grown-ups go with the mask, but most of the time we like to tell them that it's way better if you go ahead with needles, because that way it works faster and it's way better for grown-ups. So I'd like to go ahead to the operation floor, which is level 1. And I think this is actually my last thing for the day. Oh wait, it isn't my last thing of the day. It's my third last thing. I don't know what it is, but I think I still have 2 things after this. So I gotta get everything all ready. So I like to go ahead and tell the lady to lie down for me for a little. I like to tell her to relax, and I'd like to get my special gown on, and then tell her, "Ma'am, could you please change that gown to another one?" She says, "Okay," and she goes ahead and does that. And she is a really kind lady, so I like to go ahead, since we usually use these gowns, as you can see, for children, because they have to have C-sections, but this girl's having a C-section, so we need to wear this sort of thing. And let's go ahead and tell my assistant, since he is bald, which I know, I'm sorry, Dr. Applefast, I like to go ahead and tell him, since he is bald, he won't cause any germs, so I like to tell him you can stay like that. And we just like to go ahead and get all prepared for the surgery. So she likes to come on in, and she is pretty nervous, but I like to tell her to not worry at all. But she was pretty nervous. She was shocked, and she just was like, we have to do the needle again, and I was like, you don't at all. But as you can see, she was pretty scared. But we like to go ahead and get the needle, and we like to get started. We like to, and she's all numb. We're gonna have another one in, and she's numb. So we like to go ahead and get the child all ready. Okie dokie. So whenever we're finished with the surgery, we like to go ahead and get the lady all dressed up, and she is usually she still can't walk yet, but we have to go ahead and get a chair, this one of these beds, and we like to go ahead and get her satted down on there. And I just like to go ahead and get her to the the what was it called again, to the pregnant area, and to go ahead and give her child. Okay, close the door there, and like to go ahead and get her all prepared. And I thought I had 2 more subjects to do, but it seems like somebody else is doing that. So I like to go ahead and get her to the child area and just go get my clothes and just like to relax. Go home and, just relax, watch TV or something. So let's go ahead and get her all prepared for her child. I like to get her all sat down while she is waiting. I like to go ahead and rise her up gently. And I like to go ahead and grab her child. And she is literally crying since how glad she is for her child. Yeah, I know, she's crying. I mean, the baby is also, so I don't know if I am also. I am also. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty emotional. Yeah, it just breaks her heart since how such a nice bond they are. And I just can't stop crying. So I like to go ahead and give her the child. And she is happy at last, as well as me. So I like to go ahead and tell her congratulations, and I like to just look at the babies, how cute they are. But I also do have to check up the child, so I like to give her her ears. And you might be thinking, why aren't you giving her the vaccines? Well, we already did. So I like to give her a bottle of milk for the mama to feed her, since her mama's her private part still hasn't regenerated milk. So I like to go ahead and also get the child a pacifier while her mama is still getting ready to generate. Well, I'm just gonna be sitting down here for a little while and to drink some coffee and just. But by the way, this is my favorite part of the day. It's the last, but it's my favorite. It's getting all the kids, and usually they aren't that harmless, but most of the times, trust me, they are. But most of the times they are. Like today, they weren't at all. So I like to just watch the kids, get them to play a little, but they weren't that harmless today. Wait, let me give you guys a recap of Tuesday. No, I want that toy. No, I want that toy. Give it to me. No, I want it. Give it. I got it. Ha ha ha. No, kids, come down from there. Ugh, are you serious? Yep, that was kind of a nice recap for you guys. And usually after that, I like to go ahead and, well, as you can see, where is Dr. Applefast psychologist? I don't seem to see him, so I like to go ahead and see if he's anywhere, but I don't seem to see him. But I see that he was just playing with the kids. So I tell him he has a patient and he likes to go ahead and get started. And he likes to say just some words that help me so much. Trust me, you should come here. Dr. Applefast is the best. And I like to just go ahead and say hello to the tiny little kids. And I like to tell them that they have nice drawings, which they do. And here we have a bunch of urine samples. I like to go ahead and close the door there. Okay, and to go ahead and give the children some chocolate milk. Well, they're just coloring a little, just doing what they do best. They just like to color and color and color and color. Trust me, they just love to color. I just like to clean up their mess since these guys did have surgery, so they can't bend their backs or else they might throw up. So I just like to clean up for them. And I like to go ahead and get them some new burgers and to clean up after themselves. And I just like to compliment them with their drawings. And usually we do have a child with cancer, which means she does need to have a nap. So I like to go ahead and get her. And I like to tell her to go ahead and take a nap. And no, you might be asking, does this cost more money? But it does not. It's just because of her condition. She just needs to have more special service. And I have to go ahead and feed her a little, like a tomato or something like that. And she says thank you. And I like to tell her if she needs anything else. And she seems like she's good. And after that, my day's all finished. So I like to go ahead and go to my normal outfit. But I'm still hungry. So sometimes I do just like to go ahead and, go to the cafeteria. But the best thing is that employees eat free. Yeah, I know. It's the best thing. It's the best. I just love Toca Life Hospital. It's the best place. You get free food, and I love my paycheck, so I guess I'm pretty good. So I like to go ahead and grab my clothing back on. Okie dokie. And I like to go ahead and head back home. Wait, forgot my fanny pack. Where are my glasses? Don't seem. Oh, there they are, my glasses. Finally. Yeah, to go ahead and get my bandana. Why won't this come on me? Ugh, I'll just hold it. I'll probably just keep it here for today. Okay, I just don't know why that bandana won't fit me anymore. So I need to go ahead and go to level 0, which is technically the meeting area, and the hello area, and it is for the other people as well. And as you can see, it's night. I do have a night shift, and I like to go ahead and come here and I like to scan my card there to be able to eat free. So I like to scan my card, and sometimes I just do like to leave him a check, which he likes to say thank you. And well, I'm just gonna just give him another check. I mean, who doesn't like checks? I like when people give me checks, so I like to give other people's checks as well. I'd like to go ahead and grab myself some milk, and I'll probably grab myself a watermelon and a veggie wrap, and another veggie wrap, which is a secret I'll show you. So I like to go ahead and sit down on the open area, and you might be seeing there's nothing here except for this eagle. As you can see, I do sometimes feed her, but she already has a bunch of attention, so I don't like to feed her today. Sometimes I do, most of the Wednesdays I do, but over here I like to knock on it, and my friend Gio likes to come out, and I like to give him a veggie wrap. Trust me, it's his favorite. If you don't give him a veggie wrap, he is gonna bowl. So I like to go ahead and get him there, and it's eat my veggie wrap.